Hello, and welcome to the first of what I hope to be a maybe short series of walkthroughs and basically just general YouTube fun with games and whatever. The first game that I want to be showing you is a classic of mine. I know I've talked about this on myfellowgamers.com quite a bit. This was one of the first games that I ever played that really caught my eye. It's called Another World, or in US it was actually released as Out of This World. First version I played of it was actually on the Super Nintendo, and I just absolutely fell in love with it. It doesn't really hold up too well to today's standards, graphic-wise, but however, you could see, just imagining back in 1995 or whenever this game was released, that the animation and the art style of it was really incredibly unique. Doing some Google searching to try and find a recent PC version of this, I actually found this 15th anniversary edition, which has some high-res graphics and stuff. Really doesn't add too much in terms of textures or anything, but it does, however, allow for it doesn't look so blocky, or you don't really have too many jagged edges or anything uh, on a high def display anymore. But anyway, I'm not going to delve too much into the history of the game or whatever. We're just going to go ahead and get started playing so I can show you how to walk through it. You're going to start with this really cool intro. I'll probably skip it here in a second, but this was really, I don't really want to say revolutionary, but it was very unique, especially when I played it on the Super Nintendo. You didn't see cutscenes this detailed before, where you got elevators, and then you're going to have the main character Lester walking through here. I guess I could kind of recap on the story a little bit. You kind of have to read the instruction manual, but really it's a very visual experience that you can more or less get the idea of what's going on uh, through just watching it. You don't really have to read too much on it. Basically, you got this kid. He's a boy genius. I think he's a physicist or something. I don't know. He's your generic scientist guy. And he's just going to his lab to do some experiments, some kind of particle acceleration thing. So basically, he's just going to his lab doing some experiments. He decides to do it in a thunderstorm. And of course, as he's doing some weird experiment, the thunderstorm hits, zaps the lab. He gets zapped into space. So here's where the game starts. I just went ahead and skipped the cutscene. You start off teleporting you and your desk in the water. And right now, you may not realize it, but you do have controls. So I'm just gonna go ahead and swim up here. Those tentacles will try and grab you. Got a cool looking beast in the background. We'll touch up on him later. Take some steps out of the pool, and you gotta make sure to move side to side, otherwise that tentacle will try and come out of the pool and grab you. Now I'm gonna have to take a quick second, get used to controls, because I'm used to playing Super Nintendo and I'm on PC. So okay, looks like control's my run button and I got shift as my jump button. Right now, and these controls will eventually change when we get our weapon later on, but you do have your run button, which also serves as your attack button. Right now, since we're unarmed, he stands, he does a kick, you can crouch, and he'll do a longer kick. Also, you hit the jump button, and as you can tell, he jumps across. If we're running and then we jump, he does a leaping jump, which actually gives us a little speed boost as we're moving. This one instance here pretty soon, we'll definitely want to take advantage of that. So what we want to do is we want to go ahead and continue left here, or I'm sorry, right. And these leeches here will definitely try and kill you. Basically, just about anything that moves will try and kill you, to be fair. On every version except the Super Nintendo version, they'll actually drop down from the ceiling too. So, okay, that was my bad. Just show you, leeches are deadly. I feel stupid. I should not have done that. But there are periodic checkpoints, so we actually don't have to go back too far. So I'll just go ahead and blaze through these real quick. And you do want to make sure to go ahead and kill all of them, because we're going to be running through this screen again pretty quick. And we definitely don't want those guys to be in our way. So go ahead and kill those, and it's usually best to use the crouch kick because you get more distance. So here we want to take a few steps slowly, and you're about to see why. Oh crap, we got a beast. Now, we run by all the way to the left. We can do just a normal run, but if you actually do the jump run that kind of mentioned earlier, this will help. So, as you just saw, we go to that screen and we jump on that vine. Now we're on the other side. Now we're just going to be running back the other way. Keep running, running. We get stopped. These alien guys decide to zap the beast. Kind of saves our ass. And, yeah, these guys aren't our friends. Quick little cutscene. You see, we're in a cage. With one of the natives. Aliens. So here we are, we're in the cage, and we're just gonna get a guard patrolling, so we're gonna swing the cage back and forth. Da-da, not doing anything. People mind in the background. Guard's like, what the hell are you doing? And bam. Cage breaks, we land on the guard, guard's dead. But he says my tuba or whatever. I just think that's what he says. Pick up the gun. And this will be our best friend. On the left, shoot that guy. Now, gun controls are the same as the kick controls. You can shoot while standing or crouching. Use the shoot button once, and you'll just shoot a laser. But if you hold it down for a sec, you get that little ball, and you release it, it'll actually make a shield. Right there, all we wanted to do was make shields. Get out of our way. Here we can take this elevator right up, and we can look out the window if we want to. They never really explain. I just always like to assume that we're heading for that tower in the middle there. I don't know, just cause. Let me explain the shoot mechanics a little more. You push the button once, you shoot a laser. You hold it down for a sec. When you got a small orb and release, it'll create a shield for you. If you hold it down even longer, it'll the orb will get bigger and will actually shoot a mega laser. What we want to do when we get to the elevator is write it all the way down. Kill that guy that's right in here, and he'll turn around and shoot you pretty quick, so you gotta be fast. And we want to shoot that laser. That's gonna lock the doors for one of the guards that we're about to run by. Take the elevator up one floor, and here's what I'm talking about with the mega laser, and it can destroy certain walls. It can destroy all doors. And now our laser is completely out of juice. Those things I'm going up and down, those are teleporters, by the way. Buddy goes ahead and opens the pothole for us. Saves our ass. Guy goes mess with him, but too bad, we gotta move on.